Really, Bit Phoenix? Alright, I'm consulting the manual, and it says secure with screws, but only on one side. 4 screws on one side. No, fuck you, Bit Phoenix. I'm playing 2 and 2. My computer, I do things I want to do it. My way. My way, my computer. Okay, that may be wrong, but I don't care. My computer, my screws, my way. I bought the product. Haven't you ever heard of the customer's always right? Exactly. That may be wrong in the sense like this. You don't want to be buying guns and everything and like, oh, the customer's always right. Yeah, sure, you can put those explosive rounds in a bazooka. I wonder what's the worst that can happen. Michael Bay comes in for a little bit of a visit and it happens. I'm just going to move that over here. So, we're going to finish installing this. You know, at first I thought it was going to be pretty good, but I'm getting a little nervous. Not the hard drive, but in the fact this is a really small computer and that motherboard is really freaking tiny, and the fact that I have to fit all the parts on here while I'm recording, and if I potentially screw up, you can mock me. Yep. See, the one good thing about recording this, there are going to be hundreds of people who know more about this than I do, and the good thing is, they can be like, well, Shield, you pretty much just soldered the nautical mile onto something else, and the computer exploded, so then they can kind of help me out. That looks good. I can actually take this off. This part you're seeing right here, there's a cage, another cage if you want to put more hard drives in, that I'm not using. So in order to get more room, I'm actually going to take that off right there. I figured the reason why you would use that hard drive is if you're potentially going to use this, I guess, as like a server case, maybe, I don't know. But the video card is going to stretch from here and go all the way out, so the hard drive cage was not applicable. You like that word, don't you, Internet? Applicable. Applicable. It's a $3 word. Hey, Kara? Do you think applicable is a cool word?
Applicable.
Applicable?
Applicable.
Applicable. Oh, it's applicable. Go away.
Okay.
Correcting me on my applicableness. We're gonna switch on the other side. So I'm just gonna turn this bad boy around and just... I'm pretty sure screws are coming out of here left and right. I don't know where the hell these screws are coming from. Oh, that's from before. That's a bad thing. You never want to have that question. Where the hell did that screw come from? Never want to do that. That's like, where the hell did those babies come from? Never want to have that happen. I mean, sometimes it happens, but you never really want to have it happen. If you don't know whose child it is, you probably should return it. And slide that bad boy off. And now we have more room to work. Alright, this is good. And you can casually discard that in the discard pile like a little bit of a loser. Discard a loser, acquire a winner. Okay, I like that. We got a lot of room in here. I feel good. I feel like we're gonna accomplish something today, folks. Building a computer. That's what we're accomplishing. Okay, so next thing on our list. We could put back the front panel, but I kind of like having air and just being able to see. I know it's like a mental thing, but you know. We can install the drives. I feel like I want to move on to the motherboard already. But I feel like I'd panic a little bit. Like, oh god, the motherboard. So it suggests moving hard disk tray and putting the hard drives in. The problem is, it's going to make things heavier. We can probably just put the hard drives in right here. I can do two things, as you can see on here. I can mount the solid state drive, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just put it over there. Actually, what if I remove this entire tray for more room, and I simply mount the hard drives to the other tray? Is that doable? I could do it. I have the technology. But then where would I put that one hard drive? Because I have one hard drive, I need this. But I don't need this entire thing, this thing's really in the way. You're so in the way! You're useless! This is uselessness. I want to use that thing, it's cool. It's hip. I want hip. I mean, I could rest the hard drive kind of just on here and just rest it on the floor. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Does the hard drive have to be elevated? I mean, can it be elevated by like an inch? Sure, it may heat up a little bit. Fine, we'll keep the tray. We'll keep the wait a second, but then the cables. Where would I run the cables from? The cables are gonna, this is gonna be the front of it. The cables, modular cables are gonna run straight through here, straight through there. That's solid. Solid gold dick. like gold member, we can use it as a key. Alright, we'll keep this like it is then. Alright, fair enough. We'll keep the hard drive cage, which isn't a horrible thing, but, you know, I really don't want to, man. I really don't want to. What I like about this, you can kind of slide it in. You pop them out, pop those bad boys out, and you slide them in. It's pretty straightforward. It's like life. Things that are easy in life usually are going to get more complicated later on. So that's what this hard drive thing is like. If they're making installing the hard drives easy, well, we know it's going to be a bitch to install the motherboard later. Nothing ever is simple. Remember that, gentlemen. Ladies, too. If you're still watching. I don't know what part we're on. I don't know how long it's been. We've just been kind of building a computer together. It's been fun, you know, I like this. We should do this more often. We should build more things together. It's like the, bonding experience. I'm like the father you never had internet. No, I don't want to say that. What if your father built a computer with you? What if he's building a computer with you right now, and I'm insulting him as he builds? And now he's like, son, who the fuck are you listening to? And you're just like, the internet. So, I can't do that. I will not insult your father. Although, this is not inserting properly. I've had that problem before. No, I haven't. I really haven't. That's upsetting. Oh, my penis! Oh, the camera! Where is it? No, it's a popcorn kernel. Where the hell is it? Alright. Plan 2. When you lose a screw, you gotta improvise. Yeah, I know. We already lost a screw. I know. Okay. We'll switch cages. Oh, would you look at that? We found a new cage that's right over here. It's a doozy. Okay. Pop those out. Wait a second. Where's the manual? Where's the manual? Consult the friggin' manual. Come on, manual. Manuel. It's like consulting a Spanish man. You need to consult Manuel. So advise by bending rails. Bend the rails? That never seems like a good idea. Yeah, you just gotta, you know, bend it. Actually, that's what my grandfather would do back in the day. If it's not fitting, just bend it. Grandpa, you can't bend the TV. Well, then again, he was a bit of a handyman. I don't think bending is really a good idea. I'm firmly against bending things. Especially if it costs money. Bend the children. Don't bend the electronics. Is it going in? That's what she said. Yeah, I think it's... Is it in? Yeah, it's pretty much in. We have contact. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Sorry, I mean, I'm sure you want to see what I'm doing here. I apologize. I don't mean to, you know, make it awkward for both of us. Okay, if we just bend the rail... Why can't it just have a normal screw, okay? Remember when I said this was easy and, like, life was making it easy for us? I lied. Give me a freaking screw. That would make life easy. This is making life complicated. This is making English not work. Complicated. It's this one again. This lucky son of a number 4. You son of a number 4, why don't you ever want to work? It's always you have 4 children and one of them just like, meh, life. That's what happens here. Okay, in. Perfect. We're secured. No screws. Perfect. We're good to go. Put this bad boy right back in there. Alright, thank you. Now we have this. We can gently put this on here. It will match up, it'll line up. And we can screw it in. I don't know what screws it's going to suggest, so we can take a look. I am feeling like we should use... well... Wait, remove flex gauge. Position drives on PS... You could put hard drives right here? And on the floor too? Whoa. Wow. Could I mount it sideways? No way. That's totally turdical. Hold on. Could I mount it on the floor? No, that's for a 2.5. Could I mount that over here? Would it fit? No. Alright, it wouldn't fit. I thought we were gonna get kind of radical. We're not getting radical. I know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll get radical, but for today, today's not that day. Secure screws with M3 5mm round. Okay, I am not a freaking army general. I don't know what the hell this means. I'm just a guy building a computer. This is my third computer build, so you know, I'm not the greatest computer guy ever. I'm just a hobbyist. Guy who's just having a good time. Just tighten that bad boy. Actually, I remember building my first computer. I was nervous as hell. I kept consulting Zero Viking, for help on it. Z, what do I do next? Calm down. Get a screwdriver. Now what? Okay, calm down again. Remove the screw. Okay. But the first time I installed my own hard drive, that was like, I don't know. That's like the first time you wipe your own ass without someone else helping you. You felt good. Like, I put in my own hard drive. I have more space by myself. I am literally a genius. I'm an American genius. And then you just felt good about life. And then you're like, you know, let's put a video card in. Then you put a video card in. And then you realize your case can't handle the video card, because not only can the power supply not handle it, but the case only had one fan. So you put an expensive $500 video card in a case with only one fan, and it overheats. And then you take that to the shop, and you're like, why is this overheating? And they're like, you're a fucking idiot. And you're like, yeah, probably. Okay, and then we put this in here. And boom. Now we have both. Oh, wow, you can't see anything. We have them both in there. Only problem is, we should probably put the fan on now before I start doing more stuff over here. The fan is going to be a rather large fan, so we're going to want to put that over there. Yeah, I'm going to have to unscrew that. This is where the tricky part comes in. Not really at all, because we can put the fan over here, and as you can see, the screws all line up around, so it's not a problem. I actually like the fact that we can do it from the front, not from the side. So if we just... Wow! You had one freaking strong bastard in here tighten the screw. This man was freaking in the Olympics. Whew! That is a large screw. That's what I'm talking about, power. When you need things to stick, you just get a large screw and you're good to go. Not really. I think we should talk about life a little bit. We should talk about life. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And I could say that, no one's gonna chastise me, because Kara's never actually seen Forrest Gump, so she doesn't know that I'm stealing it from Forrest Gump. So don't worry, I made it up myself. Okay, it's actually kind of cool. I like the Bitfinex logo. Whee, we're going round and round. And actually, the one way you could check to see which way the air is gonna flow, if it's intake or exhaust, normally, because it depends. Sometimes I've seen this face this way. So for example, the facing of the logo is where the air is going to blow. So theoretically, since this logo is facing towards us, it should be blowing air towards us. But if it doesn't work, you can always just spin the fans and see the way the air is going to go. Except that theory doesn't usually work, because depending on the way you spin it, it's the way the fans are going to go. But usually it's going to follow the path of the blades. So the blades are kind of like this. So fans should go like this, and it should blow air to us. Except that doesn't make any sense. I'm completely lying, because based on the way they had it, yeah, no, that's completely wrong. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. Hold on. They had it installed like this, which means this is the way the fan should be facing. It's going to take in, yeah, okay, and it's going to go like this. Got it. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. So yeah. This logo, facing this way, air is going to go through that way, not blow out that way. My bad. My mistake. Oh, okay, I just ripped off the thingy. And by thingy, I mean our protection against the elements, and elements being electricity. You should just roll a mage if you want protection against the elements. Okay.